Hi everyone, welcome back to Alive and All. This is Becca, co-founder, co-creator of Alive and All. I'm doing this video for a few different reasons. One is I needed to check in with you guys and let you know kind of where I am and what's going on. This has been a crazy tough week for me. I've not been feeling well for the majority of the week, but on top of that, there's been interviews, applying for jobs. My youngest stayed home Monday, and then there was a call from school. It's just been a lot going on this week. And no matter how hectic my life gets, it's important to me to make sure I'm checking in, make sure I'm, holding myself accountable to what needs to be done for me. And this is part of how I do that, is by videos and by checking in. However, today what I want to talk about is school shootings. Yeah, kind of crazy, right? We will discuss the armor. It just won't be this video, and it is coming, I promise. This week, we got an email from my daughter's school that there was a student there that had told some other students that there was too much in the population needed to go down, that he was going to shoot up the school, these types of things. The students that heard this said something, which caused the sheriff, or I don't believe it's the sheriff. We have a detective actually on our campus at our school, at the high school. So it led into an investigation, which then led into an arrest. Supposedly, he did have access to guns, and there was materials to make bombs. This is all really scary, scary stuff. And for me, the thought of us releasing our child, any of you have children, into the safety of the school is huge, right? That's really big. We want to know that we can release our kids and that they stay safe. I am telling you guys, the only way they are going to stay safe is when other students are hearing something that seems off, that they say something. So if you haven't heard, which I hadn't heard until this happened at our school, the see something, say something. I'm really, really wanting us to get behind this and let the nation know, okay, yes, we are under some spiritual warfare. Okay. However, these things are happening because we must be making ground. And it's horrid. It is horrific. It is disgusting. I get it. The point I want made here is, if there's been over 20 school shootings since the beginning of the year, how many have not happened because of investigation, because of students speaking up and saying something, because the students of that community communicated and loved that community? Our community, I will sit here every day of the week and say our community is a very love-based community. And over the last few months, we have had a lot of yuck happen around our high school. For any of you who believe in spiritual warfare, it is high right now. And we as warriors need to stand and say we are making progress on this. Why wasn't this in the media? There's a great question. Why were these children that said something not praised more? They stopped something that could have been beyond tragic for who knows how many families. So what I'm pissed about is, yes, that this kind of stuff can happen, and it is disgusting and heartbreaking and cruel. Unfortunately, that is the world we live in now. And I'm not going to stay focused on this nasty. What we need to focus on is the kids that stood up and said something. We need to be hearing about those stories in the news, not this, oh, yes, there was this horrible, tragic incident again. No. Okay, if there was over 20 shootings so far this year, how many were saved because people did say something? I want those statistics. Someone give them to me, please. I would love that. Where are the news feeds about these other schools that stopped tragic events from happening instead of the nastiness and feeding more into the media, where these students that are struggling are saying, oh, wow, hey, I might get some attention if I do this. Okay, that's horrible. And you and I both know that people with mental issues could possibly look at it that way. Okay, so instead, how about we get on the news? These kids that are stopping the school shootings, or that are stopping things, that are making teachers, parents, other, students, and whatever aware of what's being said. Why are we not showing that on the news? Why are we not showing it on the news? So then the other students that are struggling, who could possibly be thinking about this horrific thing, stop. Because now all of a sudden they go, oh, maybe I shouldn't do that. Look at these kids that are stopping that. Look at this community who loves one another enough to come together and stop something that could destroy many families. Okay, I'm going to come off my soapbox a little bit because I got a little worked up. What I'm saying is, as Alive and Awe, we will be praying for our schools daily. We will be encouraging students and staff and whatever it is to stop these kinds of things, because they clearly can be stopped without gun laws. I'm just going to say it. I once read that this is such a sticky subject because all of us feel so different about it. And I truly value each opinion on this matter. I have kids. I worry. I've been in situations that were really shady. And the people with me, they do carry. They carry concealed weapons and different things. And I've been thankful in those situations that I had someone who was able to carry. So I struggle with the whole thing. And that's just my opinion. The thing that I'm wanting to get across to us is the fact that these can be stopped. So why is the media pushing so hard about, oh, look, here this happened today, here this happened today, here this happened today? I want to here this one was stopped today. Here, this one was stopped today. Or here, if we've had 20, let's just do percentages. And I have no idea if this is anywhere even correct. But any of us know if there's been 20, then how many, there are a percentage out there that's been stopped. So if there's been 20, has it been twice that? 3 times that? I don't know. Are we 10% right now? Are we at a 10% gap? So, there could have been 200 by now, but we've only had this. Again, it's horrible no matter how you look at it. It's disgusting. But it's important that if you see something, you say something. And this is going to continue to be repeated here on Alive and Awe. See something, say something. I just want to thank our local law enforcement. We love you.